All right.
Awesome stuff, man.
Dude, I swear I don't know. Man, this guy. Definitely, definitely. Welcome back, welcome back. While we're enjoying, we know that you're enjoying as well. It's actually our second conversation, Shaka 101. How to do it, what you need to know in terms of how you get into the groove as to how this guy just got into it. In with us actually is none other than Maurice Herrera, who is the president of the Shaka Committee. And we have, he is
the president of the
National Garifuna Council, Dangriga branch as well. Wow. Yeah, that's what you need a hot wood setup. Also in with us in the middle there is there's none other than Kenrick Casimiro, who is a 2017 winner of the Shaka competition, and you just saw him perform. And also to the end is none other than Karima Higinio. My goodness, you got me with that one. All right, Karima Higinio Lewis, actually, secretary of the Shaka Committee. Guys, welcome. Mabriga. It's so nice to have you in the conversation. We're definitely looking forward to, because it's actually learning new things, and that is what Open Your Eyes is all about: learning new things and carrying that across the country. Yeah. So, man, let's jump on into this committee. How did we get started? When did we start this committee?
Well, basically, it started from we inspired through football.
Football?
Yes,
wow.
It's inspired through football.
Shaka.
Believe it or not, Shaka, yes.
Committee to football.
Yes, we do youth football in Dangriga.
All right.
From DIFA, Dangriga Young Footballers Academy. And we used to get support from the United States. I used to live in the United States. I moved back home. And we need a lot of support for the equipments and do some work around the country, you know, and the support was thin. So me and my other friend and the committee members, we sat down and said, how can we generate funds to support this program?
Yeah.
You know, so we said, we sat down, you know, for days, and I was like, you know, hey, we in culture capital. We have a lot of things.
Exactly.
We have a lot of resources here that is untouched.
Yeah.
That maybe we could highlight.
Yeah.
One of us, I don't remember who it was. One of us said, "How about the Shaka? The Shaka guy is always in the back. When they play the music, he's always in the background." So he said, "Let's try it." And we started discussing it, and we came up with a concept, and here we are today. But it's just inspired by football now. When we have these events, the funds that we generate will buy equipment for the youths, you know, and that is really how it came about.
You know, in the Bible, there's a story of Jesus visiting a house, right? When he goes to the house, one sister they talk to one, the next sister they working at the back. That's the Shaka. nobody pays her any mind.
Yep, that's true, that's true.
How you come up with that?
She's second fiddle.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was very interesting to me, because I thought, why Shaka? But then I looked at it from this angle. When you have an all-star game, all-star weekend, you have the entire game, and then you take out elements of that game. You have the three-point shootout, you have the skills competition, the dunk competition, and you highlight those things. How important is the Shaka to Garifuna music on a whole? To even, apart from the fundraising side of it.
Yeah.
I saw him having fun.
Yeah, well, it's very, the Shaka is a whole, there's a huge history behind the Shaka. You know, not only for the music.
Yeah.
You know, it's a spiritual instrument as well that is used in our spiritual ceremonies. So it dates back to a long ways, and not, you know, you could see with the African cultures, you use the Shaka, the maracas, Sisira, we call it in Garifuna, for spiritual reasons, you know, so to kind of enhance the music, because if you just play the soundtrack and without this, you know, it doesn't sound,
You have that depth.
Depth, you know. So that is not only for the music, but again, it's for the spiritual aspect of our ceremonies that we have. And so we use the Sisira for that.
And we see the Battle of the Drums. I know you've come up with this very innovative concept in terms of focusing on the Shaka. But there's a move in Punta Rock to synthesizers, to, you know, getting the keyboard to do it. So you have a keep on the keyboard, you press it, and I go. What new dimension and what genuineness does somebody actually doing it bring to the quality of the music? and the experience?
Well, with a maracas, this is like how I just said, it's a spiritual instrument, and anybody could hold a Sisira, but then anybody could entertain with a Sisira.
Yeah.
You know, and basically, the first time I start and learn how to play with maracas, I perform with Titiman Flores, Titiman Flores Puntaracas, and that way
Get you into it.
Get me into it. No?
That was a long time ago. We're not trying to get your age. That's definitely a long time ago. But you know, and I wanted to get to you with this, Kenrick. Reason being is because I've seen you countless times. You are back to back to back to back when it comes to the Sisira part of the Battle of the Drums. There's normally a gift for that as well.
Yes,
there's always drumming, judging for that, and this guy has been around for that amount of time.
I win that 3 times in a row in PG, Battle of the Drums, for the best Sisira player. Yep.
So what in terms, because we're doing the 101, simply mean we're educating ourselves on this. I want for you to pick that Sisira up and give us the introduction to it. What's the first thing you do when you're about to deal with the Sisira?
Well, with
pick it up, man, yeah.
This Sisira, when I hold this maracas, it's like a tool. This is a tool.
You can chill right there. You can chill right there.
Get hype already.
Yeah, I don't hype already.
You can chill right there.
And with this tool here, you could just start to play it, you know. They don't way of play it, you know. That just the song, yeah, the rhythm might make people just want to dance.
Yeah, so that's how you got into it. Did you see somebody playing it and said, man, I want to learn that? Because many a case, you know, when it comes to the keyboard, that seems to be one of the coolest instruments in a band. The keyboard or the bass.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I like the drum.
Yeah, you know, this guy into the Sisira. So what got you? Did you see somebody doing it and wanted to do it yourself? What got you there?
Well, what got me into it, John, is man, it's a long story.
Pinpoint 1, 2, 3, and we're done.
It's a long story, and you know, when I've been to PG with Puntaracas, back to Puntaracas, and I saw a man, he's just started playing a maracas. I was like, boy, I want to learn both. I want to learn how to play like him.
Yeah.
Because he good. So I said, well, you know what? I just start and pick up piece by piece. I pick up till now. We're iterate now. I don't see nobody could beat me by the shirt.
Michael Jordan.
He's Michael Jordan.
Be careful because
competition time.
You know,
they have to go good.
You know, and he has inspired me, inspired a lot of kids, especially in high school. So this year, we added that new element to the competition, that the kids have been looking at him and looking up to him. They're beating the competition, competing against him. I've seen them practice. I don't want to disclose their moves because what you just saw is just a sample of what he has. He probably has something hidden as well. Yeah. Because in the competition, they compete with different genre of music, not only the Parana that you just heard. So he might be strong in one segment and they might be stronger in another segment. We're not the judges, but you know, that's what the criteria is set for that. And the kids are they're energetic just like him, and they have a lot to offer. So, Mr. Civic, I don't want to be biased, but
they're coming for the scrum.
All right, so how does playing the Sisira change the beat of the music? Like, for instance, your trans, like when we do the combination, you know, we could do the hugu, then we snap right into the punta. Does you, as the person, are you the person who leads that in? How does it change to the beat?
Well, let's go with the rhythm, let's go with the drums.
It's the person with the drums.
The person with the drums is normally the leader.
Yes.
So the Sisira is just to enhance.
See, that's why he's always in the back, because he's never highlighted. He's never a lead. The Sisira player is never a lead. He's always the drums. The drummers. So when he hears that drum, they have a signal to go into a different genre, then he automatically would pick up.
Snap right in.
Yes.
What is it made of? What is Sisira made of?
Yeah, that's.
Well, it's made up of just a calabash. It's a calabash, man.
And the seeds inside?
The seeds inside are from, you know this thing they call waha leaf, where they make they make
You got me there.
tamales. You know, before they use silver foil and stuff, they used to wrap it up. You know, like waha leaf is like a wild. It's one of those. You see,
It's actually a palm, you know. It's a palm.
But that palm itself, it produces a flower, and then that flower becomes a seed. It comes in a shell, a soft shell, and those shells, in return, they get dry, and then that's what you pick, and that's what is inside the calabash. That makes the calabash.
It's a dry calabash.
Yeah.
I want to jump into, and we want to hear from the lady, of course. In terms of preparing for it, what is the energy on the ground, and what was the reception when you first started to pitch the idea, and what were the challenges of the committee to put this event together?
In reality, I can't really speak as to the challenges for I'm one of the new members within the committee.
Good. That you want to talk to.
So when I chipped in as the secretary, all I did was get on grounds with the guys and made sure that, you know what, we hit all the grounds moving that we could have gotten to Open Your Eyes, Love FM, gotten our contracts what need to be signed, coordinating everything, make sure that all the event will be going on as planned, that make sure also that Civic have heavy competition.
I wait for the special. I wait for the special.
So far I had seen, well, yes, I had seen yesterday how certain school practices, and then we have, I think it's 4 high schoolers who will be competing against him as the King of Shaka. And for this year competition, we have, I think it's 13, if I'm not mistaken, 13 contestants.
Wow.
And so it's mixed with female and male. So the 16th of November at 8 p.m., it will be a show. Because we're expecting Civic, hopefully, if you try hold on to this rain, but then the way how you look.
So the competition is out there for Civic.
John, I'll be honest too, John, I really hit it again.
Anybody?
They bring it, I hit it.
What is the event like? Do you start off going straight into, what's the program for the event?
Yeah.
Go straight into the
Different genres? Or
We
it's just-
start off with, there'll be an introduction that will be Hugu Hugu. All competitors, along with the group that will back up the competitors, will be coming up in Hugu Hugu. From there, we jump into combination. From combination into Paranda, from Paranda into Punta, from Punta straight into a freestyle segment.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
But the Hugo is a slow, we'll call it slow jams, you know? we'll translate it to slow jams.
Yeah.
It's our traditional music.
Yeah.
You know, our drums, nothing, only thing that be amplified is the Shaka, of course, because we want people to hear the different songs of the Shaka.
Okay, so there will be a group beating the drums for the performer?
Yes.
One group will back up our performance.
Wow. And so you've got 13 people, and is it like a kid segment? Tell us the breakdown of this competition.
We're not doing a kids segment. We're just doing our competitors who will be there, will be doing every single genre.
So not male and female?
Right. You know, not male and female. It will be male and female competing in one competition. But it's not male and female.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
So it will be maybe a female could take him out from his reign and become Queen of Shaka. Because last year we had Miss Desdego who plays for Wagerale Drummers.
Yeah.
Yes.
She sings along with Wagerale Drummers. She came in second. So hopefully maybe if anything this year Des could come in first.
Yeah.
So that's how we do it. We don't really need it.
And let's highlight, Des Diego is also a part of the Garifuna collective.
Yes, she is.
I'm not sure if they came back into the country, but they were actually out in Europe doing their thing. So man, you've got some serious competition on your part.
So when is the competition, and how do I get in? Give me the details.
Yeah.
The competition will be 16th November, Ecumenical Auditorium, 8 p.m. $10 adults, $5 kids. And
Where can I get tickets?
within that, we have intercessions that we're trying to bring back some traditional things within the Garifuna culture.
Okay.
And we'll be doing that there. So we have much entertainment on top of all that.
You can't just tell me, generally, I want to hear at least one of the things. You have to bust the whole bag.
Okay, then we'll be doing a traditional Garifuna dance face-off.
Wow.
Between two schools.
Man.
Okay.
Whereby we're trying to bring in the primary school kids into this entire situation. That by next year, hopefully, we could take this into the primary schools.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking
You're
at.
really convincing me to jump on a James bus.
Oh, yes, we are.
Jump on a James bus. Yeah.
Yes, that's what we want. We need to convince you guys. Because as what we've said, this competition is in its second year. And we
Okay.
want to make sure that every year this go on.
Okay.
So convincing the audience, yes, we should.
So if Civic should win, or if Devs should win, or if somebody else should win, what do they win? Is it a first, second, third? Tell us about that.
There's a first, second, and third prize, whereby first prize gets $600 on a trophy. Second prize gets $300 on a trophy. And third prize gets $200 on a trophy.
Wow.
Nice. Now, where can I get tickets?
And you can get tickets from any of the members. That's Maurice Herrera, Ethan Velasquez, Jason Guerrero, Benia Martinez, and myself, Karima Higinio.
Wow.
We also want to be leaving tickets, hopefully, at Love FM. We'll be leaving tickets at different outlets within Dangriga that is not confirmed as yet.
And you have a phone number that people can contact a couple people on?
Yes,
Ide
we
and
do.
Ethan?
Yes.
What are those numbers? Do you know them?
615-3715 and 622-2411 and Karina number.
607-3668.
All right. And your sponsors, who are your sponsors?
Because you have
wanna
over
big up-
$2,000 worth of gifts.
$2,000
Yes,
worth
we
of
want
gifts.
to. Yes, we want to shout out our sponsors. Without the sponsors, to give these guys a gift, and also for the football program, because it's directly related. Mitch, we want to big up Mitch. Thanks Mitch for their support.
Yeah.
Boy,
Print Belize.
Print Belize, All Masters. We want to
Love FM.
Love FM. Wow. We
Belize Bank.
Belize Bank.
Well, I noticed she don't open the book, so she can go ahead.
CBBL, BTIA, Old Masters, Boeing and Boeing, Niche, Tawane, Smart, Island Adventures, Shybel, Maya Island Air, Tropic Air, Radwell Ferguson, Dangriga Town Council, Hummingbird Distributors, ICB, RF&G, Bucks Best Buy, Belizean Dreams, and the Rift Start.
Yeah.
Mr. Herrera had already mentioned.
So those are our sponsors. I also want to thank the minister as well, Frank Papamena. He's assisting us with this as well. And he got the same vision that we have, and want to explore that. And I want to thank Ecumenical High School as well for giving us the location.
All right.
Also, before we wrap up with sponsors, we should thank Shine Barrow as the music ambassador.
Yes, thanks. Wow, thank you. Yes, he's been instrumental as well. Yes, he is. And we spoke a few times, and he's on board with that. He's a supporter as well.
So there'll be in between the competition, there'll be performances by different artists.
Yes, we'll have.
And I'm sure you want to dance afterwards.
Yeah. Again, what we're trying to highlight though, we bash all the time. We really are focusing heavily on our traditional instrument and traditional dance. For intermission, we'll have the Wanaraga, the Jankuno dancers.
Okay.
Byron Chavez. Thanks to him as well for providing those dancers to us. Larahin Chatoué, the international Garifuna group.
Yeah.
They are also, lending their hands out to us and so showcasing pure traditional. And that's the same thing that I want to highlight. Besides the Shaka, we're here for the Shaka competition. But as the president of the National Garifuna Council, we want to encourage people to come down to Griga, because this year it's not going to be a drink fest this year. So we have drinks, but we're highlighting everything Garifuna so that people come in and see live people making the drum making, canoe dogging,
the cassava
baking, dolls, Garifuna dolls making, the local wine, the ginger wine, the cashew wine, all those type of things.
I hope you got some.
Yes, you know,
Saho,
so the
Pupule, all
drummers,
that? Yes.
so we have a main stage there where we'll highlight all the local artists that some people might haven't seen.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we have a lot of artists that haven't come out yet.
Yeah.
So they're coming through now. We're giving them a stage. Thanks to Niche again. We highlight in that zone. We have a 3-block zone. When you walk into that zone, you will experience you have a Garifuna experience. If you want a dashiki zone, we'll have tailors out there for you to sew one for you.
Sure.
If you want, if a lady want to dress Garifuna outfit sewn, we'll have tailors and seamstresses lined up. They'll take your measurement and they'll sew one for you. So by the time you walk down and finish eating your hood,
bleed up.
Come in and check it out. You know? So
The Shaka Competition Committee also will be having a hudud eating contest 19th day.
What?
Yes.
Hooded eating
Yes.
contest? You also have a hammock sleeping contest?
Well, we could provide that too.
Yeah. So
Yeah, sure.
that is what, you know, we want. I mean, we always have the artists. People are saying let's go down to PG, no. Culture capital.
Culture capital, Dangriga.
Also, if you want to go to PG, you need to stop in Dangriga first, because all the activities they happen there. Then after that, you could go to PG, right, John?
Definitely. Shock my mind just now. Well, guys, thank you so very much. It was an excellent time, and of course, we've learned a lot when it comes to the Sisira, and we see number 1 here with us as well. Thank you guys once again, and we wish you all the best. November 16th is the date, and the time is going to be what time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. at the Ecumenical Auditorium. Who will be the best Sisira 2018? We don't know. It's up to you to be there. It's very reasonable to get in as well. Thank you once again. But coming up next, 72 years of St. John's Credit Union.
Yeah.
Wow. They'll be in to tell us more about it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.